All right, so let's take a look at this slideshow in action. I'm going to scroll up to the top and click Save, and then we'll navigate over to the blog homepage. I'll click Home, and then I'll click Blog. And here we have our slideshow. It displays here automatically. And if we scroll down, we have our blog listing here. Now there's some styling that's a bit wonky. Our pager items are displaying vertically instead of horizontally. We can solve that with just a little bit of CSS. And it's a little hard to tell right here, but there's some odd space here to the left of the image underneath the title. And the reason for that is that with our original blog images here, we're displaying it with the class float right, which will float it to the right. And what's happening right here is that this image is being floated to the right too. So we actually have to remove that class from this image in order to display it inline with this title and our pager. First, let's go ahead and add some styles here so that we can, one, get these pager items in a row, and second, draw some gray boxes around the various content here so we can see where the edges of them start and end. That will give our themer something to work with, and it will let us know if our pieces of content are positioned correctly. So let's jump to the resource pack directory and open up our styles.css file. We also need to open up our custom.css file in our theme directory. So I'm going to go back to our sites directory here, and inside of sites, all themes, we have our custom folder now, and we have our custom.css file, and we'll open that up as well. So we have styles.css and our custom.css. We have our float right style here, which we'll keep because it's in use. And what we're going to do is copy some of these blog slideshow styles over. So first of all, here's the slideshow pager divs to get the images in the pager in line. Now this is something that it's most likely a themer will do, but if you have the skills to find the right selectors and add some basic styles, this can help give you something a little bit more polished to hand over to the themer. So we found a good selector here by using the inspect element feature of our browser. We're using Chrome, but you can also find this feature in Firebug for Firefox, or the developer tools in Internet Explorer. And we found the unique style for the view div that wrapped around the entire view, the style for the row that wraps around the pager, and then a div wraps around the individual images for each pager item. And what we're doing is displaying those inline. And we're adding this important keyword here in order to make sure that it overrides other styles that might be coming into play. So I'm going to copy that style and paste it into our custom.css file, and I'll save it. And then I'll jump back to our browser and refresh it. And when we refresh the browser, we see our pager items in line. Cool. Now, if this didn't work for you, it could be that you named the blog something a little bit different. If you look at the style name here, it's view ID blog homepage. So the administrative name that we gave this view was blog homepage, and this is the machine name for it. It added underscores where there were spaces and lowercased everything. So if you named this something different, then the class name here will be different as well. And you may need to do a little bit of digging using the inspect element tool in your browser.